Hey guys, Coach Mike here. This week's weightlifting is going to be an extension of last week's, so if you haven't seen last week, go check it out now. But going over last week, just for a quick recap, all we went over was snatch or clean position, your choice. Just practicing the pull, hitting our high hang or a power, our hang, and our floor or low hang position, and just kind of making sure we hit every position on the way up and on the way down, and just making sure they're good positions and just practicing our pull. This week, we're just gonna add on to that, going to the high pull. And if you want, we can also go to a muscle clean or a muscle snatch as well. But also going back and focusing on our pull, I wanna focus on this week to tract our back and keep it active during our pull. What I mean by that is, I'm gonna demonstrate with a snatch grip. If I'm down into my hang position, my back is tight, my lats are engaged, pulling the bar to my legs. I'm not overdoing it, but they are engaged and the bar is against me. If I relax, boom, see how the bar moves down about a couple inches, kind of comes out away from me. If you are pulling to the relaxed back and it's not tight, keeping the bar in the right spot, you can easily, boom, and just send it out, and just not pull correctly. So focusing on your pulls for this week, I want to make sure. I like to test it in that hang position to make sure we got it. If I'm relaxed, it'll be here. Once I pull the shoulders back and engage the lats, bar completely changes positions. And that is just with engaging my back and my lats. Make sure you are not shrugging. So when I am in this engaged positions, I can still shrug my shoulders. I'm not shrugging my shoulders to get the bar in the right spot. They're still backing down. They're just tight and engaged. So focus on that during your pulls for this week. Going into high pull, it's everything like we just did during the week or through the last video. Starting from the floor if you want to. Hang, high hang, that punch shrug. Try to finish with a high pull. All it is literally, once you finish that punch shrug, you're just pulling straight up with the elbows. Snatch or clean position doesn't change. Remember, for the snatch, we're trying to aim for hitting about diaphragm height. That's like the very bottom of my ribs, right up at the top. For the clean, about the belly button. You never need to pull here for the clean. Never need to pull way up here for the snatch. At least not during the pulls, of course. Going into the muscle snatch though, and the muscle clean. For the muscle snatch, always remember, is the same thing as a high pull. I'll do it from the side first. I'll just do it from the hang position. So going to a high pull, punch, shrug, high pull, and all you're gonna be doing is just keep pulling with those elbows, and the bar naturally just flicks overhead and finishes. So from the front, boom, punch, shrug, elbows, keep pulling through with the elbows, finishes overhead. I'm on my toes there, it's totally fine. Just finish, boom, nice and tall. If you have a bad habit of always kind of re-dipping and you just can't get out of that habit, focus on flexing your quads at the end of your pull. So when I'm pulling, punch, shrug, high pull, flex your quads. They can't rebend while your quads are flexed. Try it, it's impossible. Same thing for the clean again with the muscle clean. It's the same exact thing, good position, lats engaged, back engaged. You can go from the hang, floor, high hang, your choice. Focusing on, boom, that same punch and shrug. Always get the punch and shrug first. Don't be pulling with those elbows into your hip and then punch and shrugging. Nice and relaxed, engaged, punch, shrug, then pull straight up with the elbows. A little high, it's totally fine. With the muscle clean, obviously you are pulling it all the way to your shoulders. But yeah, same thing you're focusing on. High elbows. The only difference is we're focusing on that turnover. We're taking our elbows and we are rotating the elbows down and around. Don't be in the habit of reverse curling and moving your hands. When we're up, it's the elbows that do all of the movement. The hands don't change their position. It's all in the elbows. Yeah, so again for this week, focus on your pull, good position, go to a high pull. If that's feeling great, go ahead, go to a muscle snatch or a muscle clean. Again, from any position you want to, your choice. I do recommend trying to get some muscle snatches in, definitely, just because that gets some good overhead work, opens up our chest or back a little bit. You know, we're all sitting down throughout the day. It's kind of getting rounded over. It's definitely happening to me. I need to start working on some mobility again. Otherwise, getting back into the gym, my shoulders are just going to be super tight and terrible. But yeah, work on that for this week, and hope it's good.